Welcome back, affiliates. In this video, we will be interviewing a member from our community who has had a very progressive journey and experience with Glitchy, and we will be able to get full insights on what it takes to win and stay disciplined when it comes down to Glitchy and really getting that first on advice. So let's get into the interview.
All right, so, tell us a bit about yourself. So, what were you doing before you got into affiliate marketing?
To be honest, before marketing, I was just playing games, going outside with my friends,
Mm-hmm.
partying. Like I loved making money, but
Yeah.
my head wasn't in the right place, you know?
I
I was
mean,
constantly trying
yeah.
to find something, but I haven't found nothing like glitchy
How
while
old are
doing my
you
search.
currently?
Currently I am 17.
Yeah, I mean, that's quite understandable, at that age. You try
Mm,
like do a bit of both, you try and enjoy your teens, but also you want to take it a bit serious, so it's kind of understandable.
yeah.
Um, so how did you first come across Glitchy and like what made you actually be like, yo, this actually looks like pretty legit and actually wanted to give it a go?
To be honest, before when I used to play games,
Mm-hmm.
I would mainly play on my while playing, I would mainly talk on my brother's Discord,
Yeah.
and I've seen it as a server, but I didn't understand nothing about it. I've seen brag
Mm-hmm.
on the server. I saw a lot of people making money, but I just thought it's like fake and shit, and I didn't want to try it. But then recently, this year on March, my brother told me about it. I think he saw some of your posts on X or someone else who was doing glitchy, and he told
Mm-hmm.
me, this is how it works. I mean, not how it works, it's just affiliate marketing. I think you should give it a go. And I said, yeah, why not? If it's an opportunity to make money, I would just go for it.
Yeah. Is your brother actually running Glitchy himself also?
At the moment, no, because he's in uni. He
Mm-hmm.
got exams and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's finishing soon and he's going to be doing glitchy with me alongside.
That's actually kind of sick because having like an actual person in real life you can run it up with, especially if it's your brother as well. That's like two minds working at once. You can definitely crush it together.
Yeah, you can scale more and honestly, like, you can test different offers. So you'll be on the right track if you just, let's say, dual grind.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, two people at once trying to work towards the same goal. It's kind of rare to find. So what was like the hardest part when you first started Glitchy? Like, what was the moment where you were kind of on the verge of giving up?
Mm, the moment was content creation. I
Mm-hmm.
found that very hard because before that, as I said, I was just focusing on games and going outside, and I never done anything like
Mm-hmm.
glitchy. Also making content. I mean, my friends usually post on TikTok about their lifestyle and shit, but I never do,
Yeah.
and I didn't even know shit about TikTok. It was very hard at the beginning. Like Geo, I didn't know a lot of things, but after that, I just put myself to grind every day.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the first month, I didn't even leave house for like a month. I had to grind so hard
Damn.
because for me it was so hard to get to that point that I had to tell myself that you have to sacrifice now, so then later it is easier for you. And
Yeah.
now I'm just doing good, making content fast, making good quality on those, making money, good money also. So yeah.
Yeah, the content creation part is kind of like a learning process, You can't be good at it from the very start unless you actually try give it a go. It's kind of based on experience. So the more you do
Yeah.
it, like you said, you're now fast at it. You know what to do, how to find the clips, etc. So it's just a learning process.
Yeah, I remember before it was like there was this called website. I forgot the name. Yeah, it was Panda Buy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you ever heard
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
It's like they sell clothes and
Mm-hmm.
other stuff. Uh, they would give you like a link to put that on your TikTok posting videos. But that was way back then. I
Yeah.
used to post then, um, not too much, but here and there. And I got a video like 50K views, but it was uh one on one rip. So I ripped that video, just posted it on my account, and got like 50K views. But
That's actually kind of
uh,
crazy.
yeah, from Panda Buy is not like glitchy that you would earn money. It was
Yeah.
like in discount on the
Mm-hmm.
clothes you were buying or orders.
I can kind of relate to that because I'm about to drop some like info I was doing a while back. You know, DH Gate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I was also kind of doing something similar. It was kind of like uh you know, clothes reviews but like faceless. And then I also had it connected to like my referral link for DHK, and then I also had like a the glitchy DHK offer inside the same landing page, so they could get like, you know, a gift card for DHK. So it's kind of doing both at once.
That's smart, actually. Actually, like,
Yeah.
gotta put that through.
Uh, so was there a moment where something like finally clicked for you where it was like working, and like if so, what was it?
Uh, yeah, definitely. There was this time of the month where I was going decent, then everything just stopped working for me.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is that probably this is the thing that many students on boot camps do,
Mm-hmm.
including myself. That's how I also did it. So on boot camps, mainly you get a offer to run for starters.
Yeah.
So at the time that I was in Glitchy, it was like March. A good offer was Apple, like MacBook and
Mm-hmm.
other products. Yeah, so the thing is, I was stuck at that offer for too long. I was getting views, but the angle was saturated,
Yeah.
and I was facing a lot of audience fatigue. So I was not getting clicks, but I thought maybe it's just that I have to push harder.
Uh-huh.
So I also added up my game, doing 8 posts on 8 accounts for like 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then what clicked is that I saw different people doing different offers on FYP,
Mm-hmm.
but also in search. And I said myself, let me check over on Glitchy if we have different offers, like good offers to
Yeah.
run. And once I went there, I thought, well, since I have 8 accounts, I should try to test multiple offers to find a winning one, and then from that winning one to scale that,
Mm-hmm.
and then remove the three others that are not working and just find three more,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you can find a winning offer.
That's actually like the perfect process of, you know, finding a winning angle paired up with an offer, you know, because like Glitchy has like over 1,000 offers, so people don't really realize that also. Like they just kind of see what other people are posting and kind of just copy and paste and then change it around a little bit. But in terms of offers, like there's so many for students to choose from. So I'd say that is kind of like one big mistake that they do, and you actually manage to find it out and correct it by, you know, looking at what offers are available and how you can integrate it with the current angles that are working at the moment. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, most people say that they need rev share.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't make a big difference to
Yeah,
$8 payout. It's actually the same. It's just that the rev share is more, you can say, dopamine, which you
exactly.
see more conversions coming in. But for the $8 payouts, you just have you have to wait for the viewer to complete $8 in total, so you get a conversion. I graduated with a $8 payout
Mm-hmm.
offer. So
Yeah, that's a
yeah,
big misconception people, you know, make that rev share is easier or it's more profitable, but it's the exact same payout. It's just, yeah, like you said, you know, more dopamine as you get smaller conversions. So what's kind of working for you like at the moment, and what platform you think is best to run on?
um, the I would say the best platform to post on for organic would be TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy platform that you can understand it very fast,
Yeah,
and you can start earning good amounts.
yeah, that's true. I think TikTok is very fast paced, so you know,
Hmm.
when there's a current trend, like you can make a ton of money if you hop on it at the right time.
Yeah.
So what's kind of like your, would you say like your daily routine that's helping you stay consistent every day and kind of like not lose discipline and get demotivated?
Well, this is what I do. I usually wake up at 7:30,
Mm-hmm.
go to school, then go coffee for, with my friends, and then after that I just come home, eat something, then hop on my PC,
Yeah.
create content, make drafts for all of my accounts. It now that I understand how to do the right content
Mm-hmm.
and test new angles, it doesn't take me that much. It takes me like 30 minutes to an hour. So in general, glitchy doesn't take much of my time,
Yeah.
but I just want to stay in calls and
Just learn as much as you
just looking
can.
for, yeah, to learn as much as I can.
Yeah.
But then I just stay awake till 2 to 3 a.m. to post my last round
Mm-hmm.
of posts per account. Then I go to sleep. Then school at 7. Yeah, it's been a bit hard because of school,
Yeah,
but
I get
yeah,
that.
now that school is ending, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Would you say that drafting posts and getting like kind of a batch ready at once is kind of helping you stay more consistent and organized?
Um, well, drafting your posts is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
A good thing is because you can make a lot of videos, put the drafts, and then
Yeah.
have, let's say, the rest of the day off for you to learn new things.
Mm-hmm.
But the bad thing I would say that it is on drafts is that people mainly you reuse the same content. They don't
Right.
understand that they have to make different content
Yeah.
for each account and for each time they post.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Um, what would you say the biggest mistake is that you kind of made early on and you tell like a student or someone new to avoid from the get-go?
so a big mistake that I made, as I mentioned before, is stick with one offer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I would say the key to finding multiple winning offers is first by watching on TikTok what is trending, and first this, and then second, I would say is testing. You know,
Yeah.
because it doesn't mean that if something is trending, you can easily go viral by testing different angles, different hooks.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll start to realize which one is doing good, which one is doing bad, and then eliminate the bad ones and just keep the winning ones.
Yeah, I think the offer part is really important because if someone starts running one offer and they maybe see a little bit of success, like maybe their first four conversions or even a couple hundred bucks, they kind of get like
Hmm.
emotionally attached to that offer. So they think it's just kind of like a repeating process where every day they're just going to do the exact same offer and it'll be the exact same results where they make a little bit of money and they're kind of hesitant to switch offers and test new ones, which I also agree with you that it is quite a big mistake.
Yeah, honestly, it's like a comfort zone that everyone falls in.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to realize that to get to the other level, let's say,
Yeah,
you have to do things that most people don't do
true.
and show up every day. I think grinding and having the mentality to show up every day is one of the main things you need about glitchy. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not just glitchy, but everything in general if you want to make money.
Exactly. Yeah, just showing up every day and like we always say, consistency is key. If you just keep pushing at it every day, you'll see results no matter what. Um,
Yeah, like
yeah.
before, I used to be on 2 weeks because I was sticking at one offer. In 2 weeks, I didn't make any rev, and now I'm just sitting at 17 day streak. Like if you just keep doing the right thing, finding what's trending on TikTok, testing multiple offers, then you'll get there. It's just a matter of time by then.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of about, building a system that works for you. So like you said, looking at your For You page or search trending angles and topics that are trending on TikTok and then kind of just giving yourself a time throughout the day to kind of come up with ideas and, make the content. So I think that's very important what you're saying. So how has being inside the community helped you in order to, instead of like figuring out by yourself?
Well, the community is a good helped me a lot, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because when you start as a student, you don't really know much. You're in that pressure that the guys are literally there, but you cannot see them.
Yeah.
Like it's a different type of pressure, you know?
Mm-hmm.
When you're starting something, you just want to do everything so fast, but
Yeah, that's
you have to
spot on.
you have to realize then that by time you got to take time on the things, it's not about rushing, it's
Yeah.
about making everything good.
Mm-hmm. It's actually like kind of crazy how much like resources are available to students, even
Mhm.
inside the glitchy community and AFWorld, like back when I started glitchy, there was like nothing even close compared to what we have nowadays, like in terms of boot camps or like separate servers. Like there's a ton of resource available for students. But I think you're right when saying that when someone new joins, they kind of get overwhelmed by the amount of information in front of them. So they don't really know where to start and they're kind of like still stuck at a starting point.
Yeah, so literally there's a lot of boot camps available, but the students
Yeah.
don't take the time to find. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of resources. Everyone, like even I was able to graduate because of the resources I got from my boot camp.
Yeah.
They just don't put in the work, and that's, let's say, a thing I hate about new students.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, they kind of, think they'll come in and then just get rich and retire their family in a couple of days, but you really have to put the work in and, take in all the info that is given to you.
Yeah, they
Um,
literally see
yeah.
you on, let's say, brag. You made $100 a day, for example, and they just say, "Ooh, how can I make that?" Like
Yeah.
it ain't that. Like you have to get through the stage that you have to push in very hard to get to that level.
Yeah, you that's just like need like 1 or 2 days to just really look through all the info, understand what you're actually supposed to do, and then just get to it, because it's not like we're not building spaceships here. We're just picking offers, making landing pages, creating content, then it's just testing, testing, testing. What would you say to someone who just joined the server and doesn't really know where to start? What advice would you give to them?
Well, the first advice I would give is just mainly look at the guides.
Mm-hmm.
This is a mistake I also did myself. As I said, I was too overwhelmed with all the information that was in my first boot camp,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't know where to go. So just take your time on everything. This is not a fast-paced thing. You just have to take your time on things. This is not a short-term money,
Yeah.
as you can say. It's a long-term thing. So just take your day, go to guides, learn everything, save everything, try multiple things, create your landing page, get a domain, get a VPN. So just mainly take your time.
Yeah.
You don't have to post straight away on your first day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd say that's taking your time and really understanding the process is probably the most important thing and just not getting overwhelmed. A lot of people want to rush into the process and, even posting first day, but then they realize that their account, for example, is not warmed up. Then they kind of get frustrated on like zero views or like any restrictions they get on their posts and it kind of just demotivates them. But like you said, they really have to take their time and really understand what their actual goal is. So, I'd say that's basically it for the call, Kixzy.
Mhm.
Thank you very
Thank
much for your time, and let's get to grinding and make June the best month.
Let's get to that.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, bro.
No problem, bro.
Also, guys, don't forget that you can claim a $10 bonus from signing up from our channel bio and a full section of specific guides and full-on tutorials created specifically for you guys to get started with Glitchy.